Copper stocks have been top performers in these drowning times of high inflation. The copper demand is continuously rising, and these copper stocks hold massive potential to be the big winners of the future. So, why is copper so much in demand? The reason for that is that it is used in various applications including electronics, power generation, construction, transportation, transmission, and industrial machinery. Its demand is particularly high in the transportation sector and renewable energy. Being the third most consumed industrial metal, copper plays an important role in the economy. That's why copper stocks hold a significant place in the stock market. In our previous videos, we have covered various copper stocks. In this video, we have gathered copper stocks with huge long-term potential, and could be a good buy now. But before moving forward, if you're new to our channel, please subscribe to it, and click on the notification button. Without further ado, let's start. First copper stock on our list is Hudbay Minerals Incorporated, having the ticker HBM. Hudbay Minerals is a leading Canadian mineral exploration firm that makes its way through a major stake in copper. HBM stock is trading around its 52-week lows, and it is around its buying zone. So, should you consider Hudbay Minerals? Recently, the company received a clean for its site works at Copper World project in Arizona. The court has ruled in favor of the company. So, Hudbay will now continue its exploration and technical work at site, with 7 drill rigs working on future feasibility studies. The company is well on track to complete a preliminary economic assessment of Copper World during the second quarter of 2022. This is a big achievement for the company going forward. The Copper World represents the next big leg of copper growth at Hudbay. In the first quarter of 2022, the company had consolidated production of 24,702 tons of copper and 53,956 ounces of gold. The copper production was in line with Hudbay's predefined outcomes. The company posted an earnings per share of 24 cents. For the full year, the company looks to post strong production as reaffirmed during the first quarter. Despite inflationary environment, the company achieved strong unit operating cost performance. HBM looks to be a good buy at the moment. Second copper stock on our list is Ero Copper Corporation, having the ticker ERO. Ero Copper is a Canadian mining firm that produces copper, gold, and silver. The company has its major stake in Brazil, from where it mines most of the copper and other minerals. Ero has recently broken into profit, which shows good signs for the company going forward. The good thing is that Ero is earning over 20% on its capital, and it is utilizing more capital to grow and expand further. In the long term, that will help the company to generate higher profits. Last year, the company had a record yearly copper production of 45,511 tons, and gold production of 37,798 ounces. The outcome surpassed Ero's high-end production guidance ranges during 2021. During the first quarter of 2022, the company produced 9,784 tons of copper, while the gold production was around 8,796 ounces. During the quarter, the adjusted net income attributable to owners was $33 million. The company expects to meet the full-year guidance for 2022. It also expects to double its copper production by 2025, which is a great indicator that things will look good for ERO. With expanding its market share, Ero will grow with time. The company has new external shaft and mill expansion at the MCSA mining complex. For the next few years, Ero could be a big winner in the copper segment. Before we proceed to the next stock on our list, we hope the options presented in this video so far have been insightful. If the list has proven beneficial to you so far, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification. Furthermore, we also offer a morning newsletter to our email subscribers. You will get an overview of key earnings reports, recent insider transactions, analyst upgrades, and downgrades. To take advantage of this offer, you can find the link in the description box. If the list has proven beneficial to you so far, we would appreciate you clicking on the like button to show your support. Third copper stock on our list is Lundin Mining, which trades in over-the-counter with the ticker LUNMF. Lundin Mining is another Canadian miner that explores various minerals and bases its business around copper. The company has mineral properties across Brazil, Chile, Sweden, Portugal, and the US. In last 1 year period, LUNMF stock is trading at its lowest point, and could be the best place to enter the market. Lundin has completed the acquisition of Josemaria Resources for almost $485 million. Josemaria project will add high-quality copper exposure to the company, which will help the company to grow. Lundin will utilize Josemaria's resources in San Juan and Argentina. Almost 20,600 meters drilling has been completed, and Lundin will continue to drill additional 35,000 meters. By the year end, Lundin expects to update a technical report on the project. In the first quarter of 2022, Lundin delivered strong outcomes. The revenue soared to $991.1 million, compared to $681.5 million in the same period last year. The gross profit almost doubled to $478.8 million, from last year's first quarter's gross profit of $252.5 million. The adjusted earnings for the quarter came at 40 cents per share, while the adjusted EBITDA was $587.8 million. With good financials, the company is expanding its copper portfolio. In the long run, LUNMF can be a big winner. Fourth copper stock on our list is Copper Mountain Mining, which trades in Toronto market with the ticker CMMC. Another Canada-based mineral mining firm, Copper Mountain Mining, is focused on copper mining. The company's prime mining source is located in southern British Columbia. CMMC is trading at its lowest in the past 1 year, which puts in a high upside position. As the market starts to recover, we'll see CMMC rise once again. Over the last 5 years, Copper Mountain has raised more than 23% on its capital investment. Early this year, the company reported positive outcomes from its additional 10 diamond drill holes, which is part of the company's exploration program at the new Ingerbelle. This project will be a big driver for the company as we head forward. In the first quarter of 2022, the company produced 3.2 million pounds of copper, 5,135 ounces of gold, and 55,993 ounces of silver. The production has dropped 48% from the past year quarter, which was a record quarter. The reduction was mainly due to machinery faults, which the company has fixed. The revenue for the quarter came around $93.9 million. Copper Mountain recently commissioned third ball mill. The mill will work at full capacity. The company expects that to add to the production for the rest of the year. CMMC looks a good buy among the copper stocks. Last copper stock on our list is Southern Copper Corporation, having the ticker SCCO. Southern Copper needs no introduction, as it is one of the leading copper producers in the world. The company is the reported largest holder of copper reserves worldwide. Being a leading company in the space makes it a safe option in the copper sector. Trading around its 52-week lows, SCCO looks to be in the perfect place to buy and hold for long term. Lately there has been an instability at the company's mining areas in Peru. The protests from the workers against the government had led to closure of copper mines. This could affect the earnings of SCCO in the short term, but in the long term, Southern Copper remains solid. The company expects a significant growth in its production. By 2030, Southern Copper projects to increase its production by almost 73% from its 2020 level. The copper miner has approved several large-scale expansion projects that will further increase its copper reserves. With large capital investment planned by the company, Southern looks to expand its market share, as the demand for copper continues to rise. The company also pays dividend with a stunning yield of 8.67% as of now. Southern Copper expects to deliver continuous dividends despite large capital investment in the next few years. All in all, SCCO is a copper stock that you can't miss out to put in your portfolio. That was it from this video. We hope you'd have liked it. Before leaving, please subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification button. You can also visit our website, stockstelegraph.com, for daily market updates.